Let's go 0-0. Here comes the
Yeah.
U.S.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Goal!
Whoa! No! Oh
U.S. 1-0. Minute 10.
Wow! In the first 10 minutes! In the
They
first 10 minutes,
they
here we
looking sharp.
go!
They looking sharp from the
Let's go!
start.
Wow!
1-0.
Okay! That's so exciting! Love seeing this.
It's another strong start for the U.S. Pochettino celebrating. So yeah, I mean they got a chance to have like a really strong finish on this group stage. So
Oh,
that's awesome, right?
USA! USA! Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. 1-0.
Awesome.
All right.
Love
Yeah.
it.
All righty. So that was a known goal, babe. On that goal in the U.S., it was yeah, it was a known goal. He actually by mistake kicked it in.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they were closing in, but the defender was so close to the goal that when he hit him, it just went in. Kind of like what happened with Paraguay. The first goal was like that. Remember, it hit the guy. Well, he kind of tapped it and he went in. So
Oh,
another own goal for the first goal, but it
interesting.
takes pressure. So 3 shots for the U.S., 2 shots for Australia. Actually, what's crazy is 1 shot on goal for Australia. U.S. has no shot on goal, but they scored because it was an own goal. So their own player did it,
Interesting.
which is kind of wild, right?
Oh, that's kind of funny. Okay.
All right. Yeah, Balogun should have another good game. Hopefully, he can be top scorer. If he scores another one, well, he'd be tying Messi because Messi's got 3 goals right now,
Oh,
right? Remember,
no
so
kidding.
top
Yeah,
scorer
yeah.
is Messi right now.
Nice, nice.
But
Wow.
then Haaland's got 2 goals. Um, who else had 2 goals? Haaland and oh, oh, almost Australia. That's a good defense from the U.S.
Let's see if we
Oh,
can.
Mbappe has 2 goals too from France, remember?
That's
So
right. Yeah.
Mbappe, Haaland, yeah,
Messi.
Messi has 3.
Who
Ooh,
was the other one? Wasn't there one more?
there might be. I'm trying to think.
And is he the same one that had the goalie that is his son? Or is that a different guy? That was a different guy,
That's a
wasn't
good
it?
question. That's Zidane, remember?
Zidane,
From
thank you.
France, yeah.
Sorry.
Zidane plays, his son
Yeah.
plays for Algeria, but I just found out during the game, I had no idea, like, whatsoever that his son played for Algeria as a goalkeeper. Like,
Mm,
that's kind of wild to me. Like, it's crazy that Zidane probably had his kid play, and then how did he end up as a goalkeeper? When his dad was played in midfield, forward, like scoring goals, assisting goals. So, hey, but people are their own person, right? I mean,
mhm.
he's trying to create his own um, legacy, I'm guessing, right? And I mean, his dad's got to be happy. I mean, his son made it to the World Cup, regardless of how well he did and what
Amen.
country he's playing for. That's a nice stadium, babe. Yeah,
Mm.
actually, around that time, because remember Russell Wilson won the Super Bowl for the Seahawks. Babe.
Mm.
Russell Wilson just retired.
Did he really?
hmm It's good. I mean, yeah, he had a lot of issues with like players and stuff like that. He seems to be kind of like a diva kind of guy. What I've heard from
Interesting.
interviews from players and just people talking about. I don't remember what team he went to. Maybe the Steelers when he went, but I guess he didn't want to be in the same locker with the teammates. Like he wanted his own
What?
setup, and he had like a private thing for his family. Like he wanted all this extra stuff for him, and it's like, when you're playing with a team of players, it's like you want players to feel like, hey, we're all contributing. There's no special treatment,
Yeah.
and it just kind of rubs people the wrong way because they're like, hey, on top of the fact that you're
Yeah.
not helping us win, you're being a diva about all this, right? So
Right. Yeah.
so they kind of he rubbed teams in the wrong way. And oh, here comes the U.S. What I've heard is that NFL players were complaining because the NFL is doing more to make sure that the players for the World Cup play in natural grass than what they do for their own players. Because a lot of the times they don't play in natural grass, and that's how they hurt their knees. For example, the New York Stadium, like where the Giants and and the Jets play, it's known for people tearing their ACLs and MCLs in that field, like because your cleats get stuck in it, and if you turn the wrong way. I remember we had a game years ago. Oh, free kick U.S. First
Oh,
yellow
and
card.
yellow card. Whoa.
Wow, what was I saying? I'm
Tearing
lost.
ACLs and MCLs.
Yes, and there was one game when we had two guys tear their ACLs, two of our good guys in the same game. It was just
Wow.
yeah. So,
Wow.
and that's not the first time.
Okay.
If you look at the history of that stadium in the last 15 years, multiple ACLs. So, is it a coincidence? I mean, that you look at stadiums and then you see that those turf stadiums are creating more ACL, MCL. It can't be. I mean, you got to look at the numbers, right? So,
Yeah, of
so they
course.
complain that they still let players play even though that's been happening, but for the World Cup they're doing extra. So they got a point. Honestly, the NFL's got a point.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Ooh,
That is a good point. Um,
wow.
they're
Butler
definitely
gone.
holding tight.
He's gonna score a goal. Number
I
20.
hope so.
Get
He's
on the
good.
top of the scores list, my friend.
Yes, let's
It would
go.
change your life.
Yes.
You're gonna be bought by Atletico Madrid or something. Ooh,
Right? Wouldn't that be nice?
he will be going to a good team. I mean, he had a sick first game. I'm sure in that first game there was some teams who were like, "Hey, what's up with this guy? Like, where's he playing? Yeah, how much is he? Does he have a clause for the transfer? Like, is there any bonus in it? Like, they start. I'm sure they start. I mean, why not? I mean, you gotta pay
course.
attention to guys like that. Ooh, I would if I'm a scout. I'd be like, especially because where the hell does Balogun play? First of all, right now, that's a good question because I promise you, he's not gonna stay there. There's no question. Wow. Okay, so he plays for Monaco in the French
Oh.
club.
Oh.
AS Monaco.
All
Wow.
right.
So
Well, that
he
explains that.
wait till Germany freaking collides with one of the big boys like
Oh yeah.
Brazil, Argentina, or France. Like anything could happen. I remember a few World Cups ago, Germany beat Argentina with Messi and Maradona was the coach. I think they beat him like 4-1 or 4-2 or 5-2, something like that.
Wow.
But it was bad. Like Argentina scored the second goal towards the end when it was pretty much over. The most of the game they were dominated. And then what they did to Brazil too, 7-1 in their stadium. So Germany's got the ability to just annihilate certain teams, and they just did it 7-1 first game, right? So they got young guys.
Come
Ooh,
on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
penalty. Ooh, no. Good
Ah,
defense by
Still
Australia.
going?
Ooh,
No whistle?
no,
Oh,
it's not
man,
a
he's
foul.
on
That
the
should be a
other.
foul.
What is
No.
that? What is that? Are you joking? Yeah, he's coming. He's literally trying to fight the Australian because
Oh, they
he's
gave it
holding
to
him back
US.
so hard. Like, are you kidding?
That was fun.
That was all wild.
I like number 2 is nasty. Number 2 for the US had multiple plays where I'm like, okay, bro. Yeah, this back leg is playing him on side because that's him. The back leg is all the way. That's a goal, guys. I don't want to hear that this is not because I see it clearly. That's a goal. Unless you're trying to say that the guy that was offside was participating in the play and that's enough to call it an offside overall. But the guy that scored was not offside. Still checking.
Can we read his lips?
They're still talking to him about it. Decision. Come on, bro.
What?
Turn on your mic, G.
What? Say words.
After review, the goal scorer was not in an offside position. It is a goal. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes! Yes! Let's go!
2-0 US. Oh, do you remember I told you about Paraguay having like a legendary goalie back in the day that spit on Roberto Carlos's face, a guy that used to kick free kicks and scoring? Well, I saw a thing where they interviewed him after Paraguay lost, right? And he was giving him crap. He was like, I'm so upset about the fact that right at the end of the game, they're actually asking the other team's players to get pictures and stuff, and it's like that's not okay to me. Like, you gotta have some pride, and like, you guys lost that game. There's no time to be walking around with your family trying to get pictures. I'd be trying to hide myself in the hotel room, pissed off, instead of trying to get pictures. He's like, after the 2 games, if you're disqualified, go get all those damn pictures after you're out. But right now, if you're still in, he's like, I find that disrespectful. He's like, you need to have some pride. I was pissed when I saw them taking pictures when you just lost. It's like, you should be mad. You're like smiling, taking pictures. He's not wrong. And the iconic goalkeeper Jose Luis Chilavert. Paraguay frustrated the French attack for 114 minutes. Literally, they had to go to overtime, and he was still tied. And then the deadlock was broken by Laurent Blanc, who scored the first ever golden goal in World Cup history. I watched that game live. I was literally,
Oh my gosh.
I was literally 12 years old when I was 12 years old watching this live. Laurent Blanc scored in the World Cup and then beat. It was heartbreaking, because they held on for 113 minutes.
Yeah.
And then they got scored on. So that's the most historic game that I've seen from Paraguay. Own goal, yeah. That means that's why the U.S. had no shots on goal, but they were still up. Just because look. There you go. See how the ball comes and he just kind of
It comes off of one of the
defenders for Australia.
defenders. I
Yeah,
see.
which kind of sucks. I told you, when you get an own goal in the World Cup, it's a traumatizing experience.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so.
Or when you make a mistake, right? Like that weighs heavy. I told you in 1994, Escobar for Colombia got murdered when he got back to Colombia for scoring an own goal, and he wasn't even something that he did on purpose. He was just it was a mistake. He got hit by the ball, goal. He didn't deserve to die over that.
Literally died.
But the problem is that Colombia had a lot of the cartels and stuff, like the people that controlled over there. There's a lot of money involved and a lot of money put on the team. So when that happened, it's almost, imagine one of the cartel guys is like, you cost me $2 million. So it's like, when he gets back, I want him gone, bro. That's why. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
But what happened was, right before the World Cup started, the Brazilian, some sort of a criminal gang or something, they went and they kidnapped Romario's dad, their best player, right?
Oh my gosh.
Asking for all this money. So this is literally not even weeks away from the World Cup in 1994. So what happened was, Romario smart. He said, oh yeah? He's like, you gonna take my dad and ask me for money? He came and gave a press conference and he said, if my dad does not return in 24 hours, safe and sound, I'm not going to the World Cup. I don't give a crap if we lose, nothing. I'm not going, at all. And he was the major piece for them to win that World Cup. So the whole country is a football country. They want him to go. Even the cartels, even the drug people, they want him to go. So when Romario said, if my dad doesn't return 24 hours, I don't come back. Even the cartel was making calls,
Go find him. Go find him now.
They
go
literally
find that dad now.
They're like,
and return him. Period.
They're like, if he's not back, we'll kill whoever did this. So basically, in less than 24 hours, his dad returned.
Smart.
He was able to regain. He came back to Romario, and then Romario went to the World Cup and won it for Brazil. Isn't that insane? Usually, some of the I think the African countries were the first countries to start wearing the really fitted fits, really tight, where you could see the shape of the body. Years ago, I think it was Senegal or Ghana that showed up to the World Cup, and everyone's like, oh shit, look at their fits, because for the longest time, 1994, 1998, 2002, the jerseys would fit long, just loose, and a lot of that was the fashion for playing. But when one of these African countries did that, it kind of started changing the way that they would create the fits and the jersey. So because he looked good, but I tell you what, it looked good because all those were in shape. All those guys were in shape. So you got a tight fit, you could see their chest, their abs, their arms are sticking out. You got some guys that don't really train hard, they put a shirt like that, I don't know, bro, you probably should wear a bigger shirt. So
Oh my gosh.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it was really, they were very tight shirts, tight here, tight on the chest, abs you could see, and see through a lot of them. So it's you gotta be in shape. You know what I'm saying? But after that, I remember it started changing, like how teams created their jerseys. You know.
Interesting.
But see, that's the kind of messed up mistakes that got Italiano. That's the one I was telling you, Italian.
Yeah, it's interesting is you just, kind of watch the ball roll right by somebody's feet as it goes out of bounds. It just makes
Lack
you
of quality
wonder
control. Like he needed to control it.
what happened. Like you have one job. I'm sorry, one job. Put
I
your
know.
feet on the ball.
Happens to the best. I feel you. It is frustrating. I'm sure the Australian people are like, "What the hell, man? All you had to do was stick your foot out."
Hypothetically, I mean, I could be wrong. It could
No,
be
no,
much
you're
more
right.
challenging.
It's
I
like
just,
either lack of concentration, lack of quality. 6 goals in the group stage ties team record in the 1930 for the U.S. Jesus Christ. Careful there.
Ooh.
Stolen by Australia. Now they got to move it fast. This is where Australia could be dangerous if they move the ball fast. Moving on the right side, trying to look for a cross. Italiano makes the cut. Crosses. Good block by the defense, U.S., but Australia gets it back. Loses the ball. And now they're
US
coming
pushes
full
it.
speed.
Push, push, push.
1-on-1, full speed. Is that Balogun? Ooh, Balogun, shoot. Oh!
Oh.
Very, very, very good block by number 3 or 5 of 3
Yeah.
of Australia. That was a nice pass. Well, that's another thing. If the players before the halfway line, there's no offsides.
I was wondering about that. Okay, thank you for clarifying.
no
It's like,
offsides.
I don't really understand. Okay.
Good block by number 3.
Yeah.
He played the Super Bowl and won it with Russell, but then they also lost one against Tom Brady when they threw the ball in the right at the end instead of giving it to Marshawn. All he had to do was put it in the end zone. It would have been Super Bowl for the Seahawks. Instead,
God.
they threw it and got intercepted right on the line. So Marshawn was like, "What?" Everybody was like, "Why didn't they give it to Marshawn?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
So there was multiple stories where you could tell that coach and Russell had this thing where, like, for example. Think about the headlines after winning the Super Bowl. If Marshawn wins it for them, they didn't see Marshawn as a good example for the youth because he's like from Oakland, California. Now they're saying it's gonna be a goal kick. So he knew
What
it.
was he pointing
Really
at?
knew
though?
it. Who?
He was pointing back at the line, but
At the lineman, the referee assistant that has the flag because he can see closer from there.
Oh, I see.
So he's
okay.
like, you saw.
You saw that. I see.
That's kind of what happened when Zidane headbutted Materazzi in 2006.
Okay.
There was no VAR, so you couldn't see anything.
Okay.
So the ref is like, went and asked the lineman, he's like, what you see? He's like, yeah, he headbutted him. So he
Okay.
came back, boom, red card. I mean, compared to seeing, for example, Mexico play, where we're expecting a little bit more dominance from Mexico, it didn't really show. I guess we'll have to wait and see about Brazil because they haven't showed dominance yet, right? So
I'll be interested to see the game tonight.
yeah, because the U.S. has shown dominance in these 2 games, which is good. I
Yeah,
think
they
it's
have.
one of the only teams, right? Well, I mean, this is one of the only teams with the second game, though. Most teams just played 1. What's the Australians team mascot? A massive spider or something? Or a kangaroo? Oh, here comes Oh, that was a nice pass, but it kind of got stuck in the back of his leg. Here comes Australia, full speed. Nice pass.
Pushing.
Ooh.
There we go. Oh my gosh.
Here comes Australia from the right. There's no one close, and you got to take a shot, my man.
Brought it back.
Oh,
Shot.
too
Oh my
high.
gosh.
Wow. Well,
Wow,
good for the U.S.
Nice movement though. Wow. Full speed. And
Yeah,
went
good
for it.
counter.
Wow. Whoops.
Oh my God. Contact, but it might have been shoulder to shoulder, even though Australia is going crazy over this challenge. They went shoulder to shoulder, it seemed like. But the goalie was coming out, so it was like kind of a risky play, right?
Woo.
Good defense by Australia. Let's see what's coming. Hopefully, no. If it's shoulder to shoulder. He tried to do shoulder to shoulder, but he turned and left his chest.
Do you think that it's actually some sort of? Are they competitive in that realm?
That's a great question. Yeah, this year, this World Cup, yes. Any other?
Really?
Yes, just
No
because.
way. Okay.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is gonna be not making mistakes against those teams. You make a mistake against those teams, you'll get punished. So if the U.S. has done well with that, like they don't make a lot of mistakes. They don't look uncomfortable in certain times of like parts of the game. They're pretty consistent for the most part during the game. So I think they have a chance to give these teams a hard time, like for real.
Oh no!
I'd be curious to see how they stack up like Balogun against like a really top defender, right? But why not? I mean, they've showed that they're capable, and not only that, you got to think Pulisic hasn't even been playing, so he's only played the first half of the first game, so that's their star, right? So imagine Pulisic back, all these guys, a lot of those guys fresh. Think about that. It's almost 75 minutes. A lot of their subs haven't even played. They're fresh. Should be a
Wow.
yellow. The U.S. was passing the ball to the point where Australia got upset and they ended up kicking him because they were like,
They're getting upset. Oh, here we go.
look, he didn't have to do that.
Reem.
It's just being upset from them not being
Uh-huh.
it from not being able
Yeah.
to take the ball from them.
Yeah. They're feeling the pressure. Yeah, Australia's getting upset. Wow, and look at his face too. He's so mad. Like, you are so mad, bro. So, if Australia doesn't put any points up, how are they comparing in this Group D? Have you noticed? Have they shown
Remember,
any of that?
they're at 3 points because they won the first game, so no points in this game. So that's 3 points, 0 goals in favor because they won 2 goals the first game, no goal, 2 goals against the second. So that's 0 goals, and then they still in second place because the other teams are minus. Remember, like
Yeah.
Paraguay lost their first game, so they're at 0, and then what's the other team? South Africa, no Paraguay. What's the other team that Australia beat? I can't remember. Who does Paraguay play tonight? Turkey. Turkey, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Turkey's got no points either because they lost 2-0 against Australia. So Australia's still okay. They just got to
Okay.
get like either a tie or a win on the next game. But it also depends on what happens tonight because let's pretend that Turkey wins. They get 3 points.
Right.
If
Right.
Turkey ties against the U.S. next game, then Turkey be at 4 points and Australia be at 4 points too. See what I'm saying? So then it comes down to goal difference. See how it's tricky?
Yeah.
You
yeah,
could-
it
you
can
could-
get dicey
You
fast.
could just get kicked out for having one more goal against you. Oh no, come on, man.
There wasn't. He didn't even get hit in the face. What?
He's trying to get him kicked out of the game.
Oy vey. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. No elbow. No elbow. No hand. Literally nothing. Nothing.
He should have got a yellow for doing that, for faking.
For faking, right? Is there a penalty for faking?
Yeah, I remember. I think Almiron got a yellow for the mistaken identity fakes. Des got some skill. Like Des needs to go to a good team. He
Can we look
showed
at Dest?
he showed quality. He showed patience. He showed speed. He showed dribbling ability. He showed like even weird plays where he was like being nasty.
Yeah. He's definitely got some
What is it, Des?
Dest. D-E-S-T. Yeah, number 2. He's
two.
he really
I'm
showed
gonna
some
be
good
honest.
quality there.
I've seen him before, but I don't know much about him. But yeah, he's like technically gifted for. I mean, he plays for PSV Eindhoven. That's literally. I think that's where Ronaldo phenomenon went to Europe for the first time.
How
Yeah.
fun. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, so it's a Dutch team. It's
Okay.
from,
Okay.
it's from the Netherlands.
Okay.
So yeah, he's been there. Wow, won the league 3 consecutive seasons, 24, 25, 26 with his club.
Okay. How old is he? Does it say? He looks younger,
He does.
but with with a lot of talent, a lot of skill. So,
So with this result, fight.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
Don't fight, bro. Balogun, if you get
Balogun,
kicked out, it'd be
keep
done
it
for
clean,
you.
baby. Keep it clean.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
okay,
get
we're
kicked
good.
out, bro.
Yeah. Yep. Let it be.
Get away from him. Mm-hmm. And then didn't I tell
He
you
just-
that guy is being aggressive? And look, is he, the
Yeah,
tall
he's
guy.
mad. He's mad.
Yeah, they trying to get under their skin because it's like, what happened? Uh-oh. What is
What-
going on? Somebody just got dropped. Yeah, man. Get the captains to pull them away. Like right now, it's not worth it for you to get in some fights because you already won your 2 games. All you're gonna do is just like, get somebody kicked out. It's gonna negatively affect what you've done. Did the ref just get hurt? This is wild. Like, what am I seeing?
I saw a yellow. I saw a yellow flag. I'm not really sure what it was on though. Yet the ref.
Oh my
The
God,
ref
he's
is.
cramping.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, the
It
ref
was-
is cramping.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Oh my God.
FIFA's medical staff is coming out for the ref.
This is
Okay.
crazy because the game's supposed to. They can't keep going unless this guy's in position.
And the clock is still running. I mean, we're at 93-33 plus 6.
Oh,
Like,
there-
what is... Oh, and there's a girl coming
There's a
on
girl
now,
bringing
another
fluids. She's bringing fluids in for him. See, for salt.
ref.
For
Hydrate.
that, if you drink salt like that in 30 seconds, you'll
Yeah.
be good. Like, and just a minute. It's a bit embarrassing. So it
It's a
wasn't like
bit,
he got
yeah.
hit. It was just cramp.
Cramping. Yeah. Yeah, he's just
This is a
trying
bit-
He's
this is
stretching it
funny.
out. He's stretching it out. Little down dog. Let's go.
U.S.
Let's go. Wow.
Good game.
Yes.
Congratulations, United States.
Yes,
Advances to the knockout round.
Yes.
2-0. Yes, let's go. I'm happy. You happy?
Absolutely. Are you kidding?
Yeah, on YouTube, please, guys, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button.
Yes, indeed.
Let's keep this content coming, and we're happy to see the U.S. winning. A few more games coming up, and then knockout stages. We still got a whole month of game. The World Cup's not over until July 19th, which is insane. It's the longest World Cup I've ever experienced, so I'm happy about it. Let's go.